Okie dokie, what's up guys? We're just gonna goof around, jump in. I am not really like in the mood to play hard and sweat, so I think we're just gonna kind of jump in, goof around, play with the Craig C and the C9 and the AMAX and the HDR. I think that is the best way to go about it, but yeah. Let's jump in there. Play a few games. Well, hello, Athena. How is my sweet doggy? Are you hot? You are. Aw. What are you doing, sweetie? What is my swag? There she is. There's my sweet dog. Yeah. Warm? Are you hot? Are you the hot girl? Yeah. That's a good doggy. For the big giant ghillie suit dude. I kind of want to go to the bunkers. Dude, we need a lot more,
You are on.
Whoa, what's this? Got your 6. That's going to be cool. The endowment, I think. Yeah.
You are on another level.
I know there's an operator that has a ghillie suit that doesn't have like a belt and a backpack and stuff. It's just a ghillie. It's more brown too. But I don't know what that's from. I think that was like a special one, like a Sasquatch bundle or something. Bigfoot bundle. Hey, no way.
Reventure.app.
Wow. Let's hope the freaking controller works.
Target down.
No way.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Reloading!
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Baba Yaga. Yo, no helicopter? What? It's at the hospital. Go grab this recon here. Oh, or we go to the train. I don't know. Doing one of these.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Yeah, we'll just do the recon. Try to get warmed up a little bit, I guess.
Hunt down the
That was a
enemy.
joke?
Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spree.
Moving here.
This is gonna be dicey.
Hostile UAV in the area. Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
This is the dumbest. Dumbest place for a recon.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spree. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Planting mine!
Gas is closing in.
Thought it said enemy around.
Loading fresh mag! Moving to my mark.
Dude, there's like no recons left.
Taking effective fire.
This dude ghosted? I'm so confused.
Fire station marked.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Disregard. Requesting recon overhead.
Hey. Oh, nothing much. Just chilling. Just got done taking Athena for a walk.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Oh, yeah, it's really hot today. It's like 80 degrees.
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Okay. Well, I been texting back and forth with Tim, right?
Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area.
He was actually did really good with his text. I think he's like camping, but like sleeping in their car. Okay, because that makes sense. Because he was like, he asked me, he's like, we're in Denver. He's like, we're gonna like stay here, stay the night, and yada yada. And then they tomorrow, like after. Like, you know, he's far in Denver, and like, I mean, straight up honest, I mean, I told him I was like the only place I could stay would be like
Enemy UAV
like
overhead.
a hospital parking lot, you know. I mean, like, my suggestion was like, hey, if you're gonna be in the city, like, you know, like hospital parking lot or a church parking lot, but Denver's so bad, like with crime and homelessness and stuff like that, you know.
You're losing ground.
So
Move
I
it.
don't know. That's kind of was kind of like curious, but really like understanding like or wherever they went, where it's like. good security at hospitals. They got police around, that sort of thing. But yeah, yeah. And I told him, I was like, that's what I told him. I was like, I said the Springs is even like, I was like, you can pretty much stay wherever you want here because it's more spread out. There's like less like concentrated areas of like homeless people and stuff like that. It's just a lot more going on. But I told him that I would like, because he just pretty much like wants a list of like things that he could go see while he's in the Springs. I told him I'd put one together for him and see if are they 21 or older? He just said a buddy. I was gonna be like if you want to go like meet up and like have a beer or something like that, but I could just see if they want to meet up and just like grab some food. But they may even be. Sure. Yeah, I bet for sure. Yeah, I'll suggest that to him when he comes down here if he wants to do that. And but pretty much as far as like yeah, I didn't really want to steer him in the wrong direction, but I was like, if you insist on staying in Denver city limits, I was just like, honestly, a hospital parking lot. Like, well, it really like the three places that like are supposed to be like the safest for cars are like Walmart, church parking lots, and hospital parking lots. Walmart. Yeah, yeah. I just was like, oh man, I was like, Denver's a little sketchy. I was like, anywhere else in Colorado, you're good. But that's true. Yeah, yeah. Like HOAs and KOA little campgrounds and truck stops and things like that. You could do. Yeah, yeah. No, because he was like, where's the safe place to stay? And I was like, oh. I don't really know, man. I was like, church or Walmart or something or a hospital. So yeah, not a bad idea. Okay, cool. All right, now I understand his trip a little better. When you said camping originally, I thought he was like actually like looking for a place to camp, and that's why I was like kind of a little caught off guard when he asked to sleep in. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of off the cuff. Just do it. I mean, why not? You get some good experiences out of it. So, I mean, shoot, it works. I mean, I bet they're having a blast. Yeah, yeah. That's why I told him like I would just put together a good list for him, send it to him tonight in case I can't meet him or I'm too busy or just out. But and if I am able to, maybe I go grab a beer or some food or something, and then just be like, hey, because it's like when you're like in a smaller town, you could like literally drive around with somebody and show them like, hey, this is where that is. This is like our old historic buildings. But like in the Springs, you almost got to like stand on a high point and be like, all right, you want to go over to Pikes Peak? That'd be fun to drive up Pikes Peak. You can hike around Garden of the Gods, maybe go check out the Air Force Academy. But it's like it'd take like a day just to point all those things out. You know what I mean? I'll shoot him a good list tonight and just of a bunch of stuff. I think Manitou, that's a good kind of touristy place to walk around. Good. Oh yeah. Yeah, Colorado's ridiculous. Honestly, like I'm sick of this state. It is so pricey. There is so I'm like ready to move to fucking Kansas. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. No, I'm seriously weird. Like, did you hear about Mom and Dad's trip up to Denver a couple days ago? Oh my god, it was fucking insane. It was on, I think it was on Saturday. That's the day I went camping when you text me about the house thing. So yeah, but it took them. It was like 6 lanes of traffic, just like bumper to bumper, the entire way up there. It took them like 2.5 hours to get up there, like 3 hours to come back down. Like it's the work. It's insane. There's just so many people here now. It's just kind of like I'm over it. And it's so expensive. It's outrageous. Everything here is super. Well, shoot. Well, I'll kind of keep you updated on what happens with Tim and if I end up doing something with him. Sure. Yeah, I'm down for whenever. Honestly, I mean, I'll do it in the like. I mean, preferably probably wouldn't be the best to do it like midsummer heat. But I mean, I'm still down to work, and that's not gonna bother me. It's just gonna be super hot. So I would either say like right, and well, and also with that when it's like that hot, sometimes you got to deal with like flash drying, meaning like the paint's drying before you can really like tend to it. You know what I mean? But the humidity out there probably helps with the paint drying. You know. Yeah, I was gonna say before June or like or when the fall starts. One of those two. So like just try to hit it before we get into the super crazy heat of the summer, or just right when the heat starts dying down. One or the other. But okay. Yeah, I'll take a look and I'll probably let y'all know kind of like I'll throw some dates out at you like tomorrow or the day after, and then we can kind of just go back and forth and figure something out. Awesome. All right. Well, sounds good. Okay. I will. Love you too. All right. See ya. Bye. All right. Let's try that again. Athena, you tired? Ah, with this sweet girl. I feel like out of it, man. Like weird. Kind of like feel like I'm life is like a virtual reality right now. It's super super weird. I don't know. Maybe I should just like chill out and like go watch some TV. How did that dude know I was there? Did I give my spot away when I like jumped up and took a shot at that dude? Maybe he could have called in a UAV. I don't know. I wasn't listening. I had the sound, the audio turned off. He got me laying down. I want to rewatch that to see how like hidden this dude really was in the grass with his ghillie suit. Oh, is that my sweet dog? Are you cooling down, Athena? Yeah, you're cool now. Not so hot. I don't know what it is, man. I just like haven't been able to get on board with the pacing of Verdansk. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because you're like solo and everything feels like it's taking forever, you know, like, and it's just like anywhere you go, there could be people around. That's why it's so important having that alertness perk, because like you're trying to move and drive to somewhere else on the map and pull up to a building, chances are someone's just gonna be sitting in that thing in a corner, eating Cheetos, doing something. I don't know. I think it's just time for some TV, man. My head got all messed up. I had like a migraine earlier, mild migraine. That's what it's doing. It's telling me it don't want to play. It's so weird that it's doing that. I don't get it. And then when I gotta exit the game like that, it gets super laggy when I have to exit it and turn off the webcam or return it on. Goodness, look at the prox chat. Freaking brrr.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Rock up. You're headed to the war zone.
Enemy
Got
soldiers
one.
Glitching
incoming.
is nuts. You're really playing with that? Really playing with the whatever that is?
All stations.
Probably saw this big old shiny HTR is what that dude saw. The train recon, huh? Dude, the dam, we've like never gone to the dam. Like right when Verdansk first came out we did, but a helicopter there, huh?
Battle Royale.
Got a scavenger contract here.
I don't really like this area, but we'll just see what's up.
Got gas closing in fast. Sometime into the safe zone.
Should we just go straight for the heli? Is there a helicopter there? There is.
Cancel that.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets.
Goodbye.
Vehicle marked.
Oh, no way.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Sucker. What were you thinking, dude? Yo, maybe we could get in front of the train, get some loot over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Switching mags.
ready for tasking. Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV is
Setting
online.
mine.
Solid work evading the
Dude,
enemy.
we already have
Clear for now.
a grip of money.
Fire station marked.
Gas inbound. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Moving here.
Okay, who's around? Who is around?
You've got a loadout drop in. New safe zone located.
Oh,
Here we go. Your last chance.
just not feeling it, bro.
Deployment.
Oh, Adina. Oh, was you a tired doggy?
Now the fight starts. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by.
Really?
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Thermite out!
Dude. I'm just not, dude, I don't know what it is, man. I just have not been enjoying Verdansk, which is kind of weird to say, you know what I mean? But let's try like one resurgence or something. I'm not even gonna change perks or anything. Just not feeling it.
Are you as stoked as I am? Let's see what you want.
I want to know I didn't kill that dude. Oops.
It's too late. It's done, it's done.
Fake phase.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. All stations green light. We're deploying to war zone.
Moving to my mark.
Yeah, I am tired, man. I'm gonna go to sleep, dude.
Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires. What would you earn?
Bye-bye, lighthouse. Dude, what is this? Dude, my dude's like barely. I feel like retarded, honestly.
Precision airstrike available.
Dude, that's fucking cool. Badass Kilo. Pina, you are stinky.
Loading fresh mag. You're clear cut.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 on foot. Bring it up.
Changing mags.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
I'm hit.
UAV overhead.
Dude, that dude, he can't, his ghillie suit don't even freaking work.
Don't worry. I'm back in the fight.
Redeploying. Gas is moving.
Dude, I am just not feeling this game right now.
Back for another
Back
round.
on station. Go get after it. Hostile UAV in the area.
X-ray down. Big cover.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Reloading.
Enemy UAV is online. 25 remaining. Enemy dropping into the AO.
New man! Took a round.
HDR, ready for launch.
16 rounds, out.
Loading fresh mag.
Hostile UAV in the area. You've got gas moving in. Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
We've got
Stand by
unfinished
for
business.
redeployment. Precision airstrike standing by.
Grid locked.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 on station. Strike inbound. John Smith, no join.
Reloading.
Enemies are dropping into the
New man.
Fire sale is active. Fire station.
Switching mags. Taking effective fire. Loading fresh mag.
Gun is so inaccurate, dude.
Changing mags.
Enemy advanced UAV is active. Resurgence is about to end.
Dude, I'm just not feeling this, bro.
Don't worry. I'm back in the fight.
Get your revenge. Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas inbound.
Reloading. Got another.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Find is taut. New man.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your guard.
Changing mags.
Advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Reloading.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
UAV available to
Requesting recon overhead.
We're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
It just said the dude was right there.
Loading fresh mag. Switching mags.
Five squad still operational in the AO.
SDR awaiting targeting data.
FFE, danger close. Over. Gas is closing in. Your squad's in the top 5. Fire solution was bad. Miss.
New mag. Attack me.
Three squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Defeat is only keep pushing.
Sending in.
I can't do it. I'm too. I just headache. I don't know what the deal is.
You are on.